Welcome back to the ABCs of RPGs, where we're teaching you the basics of Call of Cthulhu. I'm Spencer Reese, and in this video, we're covering rolls. Let's get into it! Like we've mentioned, Call of Cthulhu is a percentile-based game. That means you'll be rolling a D100 most of the time, or a D10 and a 10s percentile dice. The first main type of roll you'll make is a skill roll. Let's take that save the cat out of the tree example from our last video. The keeper has asked you to make a climb check. You'll look at your sheet and see you've decided to assign your skill points elsewhere, so you're untrained in climb. That's okay though, climb still has a 20% chance to succeed. You roll your 2 d10s and get a 34, which is a fail because you needed a roll of 20 or lower to succeed. However, you're not done yet. If you really want to climb this tree to save that cat, you can push the roll. What this means is you can re-roll to see if you succeed as if this failure never happened. However, the stakes are higher, and the consequences will be greater if you fail again than take the result as is. Pushing rolls are only allowed for skill rolls. You cannot push luck, sandy loss, combat, damage, or opposed rolls. You also can't push a roll and then spend luck, which we'll cover here in a second. There can also be different levels of success, which is where your half and 1/5 values come into play. A skill roll that meets or is below half your skill points is considered a hard success. So a stealth roll that is assigned an 80 gets a hard success when you roll a 40 or below. And then when you roll 1/5 of the skill roll, which is 16 or below, that is an extreme success. There are also critical successes and fumbles. Rolling a 1 earns you a critical success and means you succeed with great fortune. While a fumble means that you failed with grave consequences. Fumbles occur when you roll 100, but also occur when you roll a 96 or higher when your skill point value is below 50, like with all untrained skills. Sometimes, when certain conditions in the environment happen, the keeper may add a bonus die or a penalty die, depending on if the circumstances benefit or hinder the character making the check. Bonus die work by adding an additional 10s percentage die to the roll, rolling all 3 dice and then taking the lower 10s percentage dice, giving you twice the chance to succeed. Similar to advantage in D&D. Penalty die work in the opposite by rolling the same and then taking the higher roll's 10s percentage die, making it all the more difficult to succeed in the task. Now as the keeper, this can be confusing to know whether to implement a penalty die or when to just increase the level of success needed. So think about it like this. Climbing a 6-foot tree normally isn't that hard, but with a strong wind blowing in, you'd add a penalty die. However, if the tree is 25 feet high and doesn't have any branches below 10 feet, then you should probably ask your investigators to make a hard success in order to climb that tree and save the cat. Let's say you are in conflict with an NPC, or if you get into a contest with another fellow investigator. Well, then you'd make what's called an opposed skill roll. Both characters roll skill checks and then compare results. A regular success beats a fail, a hard success beats a regular success, and an extreme success beats a hard success. If both of you roll the same level of success or failure, the side with the higher skill value wins. If both of those skill values are equal, then both sides roll a D100, and the lower result wins. Luck rolls are used when circumstances external to an investigator are in question, or it really is just up to chance. Like the chances you'll get mugged late at night, or the chances you'll be able to get a taxi late at night, or running into the cops late at night. Wow, it's almost like there's a lot of late night activities, huh? While an optional rule, most keepers allow investigators to spend luck. If you fail a skill roll and are close to hitting your roll, such as rolling a 45 on a skill requiring 40, you can spend your luck to succeed. So using 5 luck points to bring that 45 down to a 40, and change it to a success. Remember how you rolled that 34 earlier to climb that tree? You can push your roll, but let's say the keeper warns you that if you fail, you'll fall down and take some damage. So, you can instead spend 14 points of luck to bring your roll down to a 20 and change it to a success, thus saving the cat. Make sure to subtract the luck points from your luck total, and use the new total when rolling luck. You can spend as many points as you have, even purchasing a higher level success or a critical. However, you can escape a fumble by spending luck, and you cannot spend luck on luck rolls damage rolls, or sanity rolls. Skill checks are about 80% of what you do in Call of Cthulhu, but it's not what people love the most about Call of Cthulhu, it's whether or not your character goes insane, which we're covering in the next video, Sanity. Keep on learning, and we'll see you then.